there, my name is Amy and I am the co-founder of Cures Beauty in Liberty Village. Today I have made a video to talk to you about the at-home manicure kits that I have curated. My manicure kits were designed to help my clients remove the nail enhancements that they had and couldn't remove in the salon because we were closed because of the quarantine. Since then, we've had such an overwhelming outpour of support and demand for our kits. So in that time, I've had so many questions. So I wanted to make this video to kind of, clarify all the different questions so you know how to make an order and know the difference, because we have two kits. We have the $25 removal essentials kit and we have the $45 manicure essentials kit. So we'll go through that, and we'll also go through just little bits and pieces so you understand what's the best one for you and its purpose. So I just wanted to start by talking about what makes our kits unique. Because as you will probably see on Instagram, there are a lot of different salons that are offering at-home removal kits and manicure kits. But what makes ours really special is I put a lot of thought into the user experience. I was thinking about what's the best way to do this service at home so it's easier for you, because it looks so easy in a salon because we're sitting across from each other, but when you're doing it yourself, and especially when it comes to the opposite hand, it becomes more of a tricky experience. One of the main features of this kit that I'm really happy about is this tray. This is an acetone resistant finger soap tray, so just like that. So for the purpose of the kits, these trays, you fill them with acetone so you can control how much is going in, and you just go ahead and soak your nails. So when you do take them out and you start scraping off product, but you feel that you still need to re-soak, it's just simply as putting it back in. Why I find tinfoil to be a little bit more tedious is because let's just say you file the top coat off, you wrap, that's all good, but then when you get to the second hand, typically I find that it's a little bit more awkward on the other hand. So I typically find people make these massive balls out of tin foil, and the moment you crush the foil, what ends up happening is because it compresses, it starts to it's easier to break. So let's just say you remove it and you're scraping off and you find you have to re-soak it, putting back that crushed tin foil, it typically won't hold as well. And I know a lot more people are inclined to get more like fresh tin foil to rewrap the nails. And my problem with that is tin foil takes 400 years to break down in landfill. So between all of the tin foil that we use in nails and in hair and in cooking, it's not it's not necessary and not efficient. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I mean, not just efficient, like extremely wasteful. So like I got you this tray instead, because after this quarantine, you can always use to do your own removals and save money. And personally, I actually like to do, if it was like my friends or anyone, I always tell them, do your own removals, because when you're in a salon, there's a certain allocated time that the manicurist has to do your nails. So if the gel polish, which is like also known as shellac, isn't coming off as easy, which we've all experienced, they're going to force it off of your nails, which can cause damage. So if you do this at home, you control the amount of damage to the nails. Now, not to say that every salon's like that, but we have lower and upper tier salons. So that's just going to make it easier. But who doesn't want to save $5 to $10 per manicure? Okay. Oh, and the other thing is when, even if you don't use this for the removal, you can always put warm oil into these trays and just kind of soak your nails, and to give it a really great hydrating treatment. Okay, so just so we're clear, my kits can remove all type of nail enhancements, from acrylic, dips, gel polish, aka shellac, a Prise Gel X system, polygel. Now, based on the type of nail enhancement you have doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be using this tray. Some of the products actually do not soak off with acetone, which I will do separate tutorials for in terms of how to remove that guy there. So what comes in the $25 kit? Let's consider the $25 kit the base kit, because the $45 Manicure Essentials just builds upon it, okay? So you have your acetone tray. You have 8 ounces of pure 100% acetone. You have a 88 grit nail file, and you have Manicure wood sticks, buffers, and cuticle oil. This is solar oil from C&D. It has a beautiful smell, and it's one of the best cuticle oils on the market. What this is used for is to hydrate the nails, and the reason why that's important is because dry and brittle nails are more prone to breaking and peeling, and the more you keep this area hydrated and moisturized, the more like your nails will grow out a lot better. Another way I always like to describe it is when you think about an elastic band, when you have a fresh new elastic band and you pull it and snap it back, it just, pulls and retracts, no problem. But when you actually pick up an old elastic band and you pull it, there's a chance that it will snap because it just doesn't have that moisture and elasticity anymore. Okay? So what else is in the $49 kit? The $45 kit was designed for is to do your removals and do a treatment afterwards. I believe that anytime you take a nail enhancements off that you're not reapplying new product, you should always do a treatment, because for the clients that always like to say, okay, I'd like to take off the product so I can let my nails breathe, which has no validity to, because nails do not naturally repair itself. It will grow out, but it's really a pseudo effect that you think that just because you don't have any product on that your nails are getting stronger. That's not true. The best way to think about it is that if I were to take my natural hair and get a bleached balayage, the section that has been bleached is never going to just naturally repair itself. It needs to have conditioner. It needs to have deep hydration mask in order to feed it that nutrient it is to become soft and silky. So that's what the additional products in the $45 kit does. So it just feeds the nail all of the keratin and vitamin E and all different complexes just to make them stronger and grow it nicer. And you may find that your natural nails are stronger than you think, and you actually may not have to use dip, acrylics, or gels, and you could just go straight into the gel polish shellac. But it takes time, and now that you have this time because of quarantine, take advantage of it and really repair your nails. So some of the additional products that are in here are all of C&D's essential treatments products. So we have this Rescue, I don't know if you can see a little bright, the Rescue RXX. It's a daily keratin oil. This is one of my favorite products because what this does is the keratin, vitamin and jojoba oil will repair the nails, reduce peeling and white spots so the nails can grow out nice and strong. Clinically proven to work in 7 days. My clients that use this right now rave over it and never have this like not in their purse. The next one is the Ridge FX from C&D as well. This is a surface nail enhancer. So this is like a polish. It's a very thick, creamy consistency because it has a unique trademarked ingredient here. I can't pronounce it right now. I think it's like optic technology, whatever. But essentially what it does is because of the thickness, when you apply it, it fills in the ridges. So, and it, because of the color and reflective properties, it gives your nails a really beautiful finish. And reduces the amount of buffing you need to do, because obviously the more we buff to smooth the nail surface, obviously that's what weakens the nail, because you need more of your nail layers in order to have a strong nail plate in general. Finally, we have the cuticle eraser. It is a gentle exfoliator, one of my favorite products because it has AHA in it. And AHA is alpha hydroxy acid. And what that's going to do is it's going to break down the dead skin that builds up around the cuticle. If you're the type that gets a lot of hangnails or the nails peel, this is definitely going to address that, especially if you use this and the cuticle oil together. This is C&D's cuticle cocktail, which delivers such amazing results. So if you have strong nails and healthy cuticles, that's when you get really optimally beautiful natural nails. Finally, I have included a nail glue in this. This nail glue is for if you have any splits or breaks and you want to save the nail, you can use this for it. One thing to note is that the moment you snip this, the glue comes out extremely watery, and if you do get your fingers caught together, do not try to pry them apart because the chances are you're gonna rip a part of the skin. What you want to do is just take the acetone and pour it and just wait for it to soften and loosen up so you can pull it apart. Yeah, so that's the difference between the two kits. If you have any more questions, please send me an email or leave a comment in the DM. I will check them and get back to you. If you're looking to order the kits, the video or the post will have a link that goes directly to a Google form. Once you fill out all of your information, I will see that in real time and be able to plan my delivery routes. Payment and all of that is in the Google Doc sheet. I see it in real time, so don't even worry that once you fill it out of following up because I'll see it. Another thing to note is this is 100% acetone. Not all acetone is made the same. I know this from dealing with shipping companies. The reason why I'm bringing this up is I've had people from Kitchener, Calgary asking to buy the kits, but unfortunately, this cannot be shipped through regular post. And if you do, will find some companies being able to send it through, but that's because it's not 100% acetone. Acetone is considered a level 3 dangerous goods. So that, and because it's extremely flammable. That being said, when you are using this product at home, you want to use it in a well-ventilated area and avoid inhaling any of the fumes as much as possible. And because it's extremely flammable liquid and vapor, you want to make sure that you don't use this product around heat, sparks, open flames, and especially no smoking around. And when you're not using it, make sure the bottle is closed, put in a place that's not around children. Yeah, so the shipping aspect of these kits do become challenging when it's outside of the GTA. Obviously, for the people that have already ordered, you know that most of the time I'm going door to door and doing a curbside drop. But if you are sending it in, I will assess your address to see if it can actually be sent to you, and we'll deal with it as we go from there. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I am available throughout this quarantine. If you need video assistance when removing your nails, please feel free. I don't have anything better to do, so I am here for you. Okay, have a great one, and thanks for watching.